Hey everybody, it's Death Dealer, and we are the start of part 11 of me playing Stranded Deep. So basically, if you have not been watching, I am at my home base island right now. I basically kind of been harvesting it out, collecting everything. Been working on building up some weapons to fight the bosses. I have started crafting and collecting a handful of spears. Been working on getting my crafting skill and stuff up so that I can build the spear gun. I do have an air tank available to do it with. I just don't have the crafting skill yet to pull it off. The spear gun, the nice thing about the spear gun is it just costs wood and lashings to make ammo for it, and there is plentiful wood and plentiful fibrous material to make lashings with, especially if you are growing and gardening it, such as I am on this island right now. I have 3 natural yucca trees on this island. There's 1, 2, and I believe there's one off to my right there. Yep, there's 3. And then I have, I think, 3 growing back at my home base. Run back here real quick and confirm. I got 1, 2. I just planted that one, so 3, 4. So I got 4 at the home base. So there's 7 yucca trees altogether here. They do produce a good amount of fibrous material. Clean out my snare. Like I said, if you use a snare in this game, you pretty much only need 1 as long as you keep it cleared out. Birds will go right in line and keep running right into it. So, you know, just keep 1 and keep it clean, and you'll have it'll do more than it's worth in keeping you fed just by itself, and that's not even counting anything else in the game. Like I said, as far as the sea is just plentiful with fish, so yeah, you really don't even need anything. Maybe a fishing spear. Fill these guys up. Okay, so back to where we were here. I had just added a little bit more to my raft. I would like to add some more. We're not quite that far yet. So I guess what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to throw together a couple more spears, and I'm actually going to go out here and see if there's any wood or anything left that I have not brought in outside of the coconuts. I'm really not interested in bringing the coconuts back. Don't have no place to store them, and they're pretty much just in my way at this point. Okay, so we got 1 tree here. Looks like there's 2 more trees up there. Split this and split this tree up and grab that. Let's come over here and do the same with these. Spend the time getting some materials to build the weapons I need in order to fight these bosses. I don't want the coconuts, so we'll throw that back on the ground. But if I ever need it for a drink or food, I have a whole bunch of them floating around here, so I'm not really worried about that. They are kind of a worst case scenario. Or you can use them and take them with you to carry a drink and a little bit of food. to whatever destination you're going to. They also work for that. Personally though, I like to just do the smoked meats and some jugs of water. They do pretty good. I guess you could always carry some for a backup. But most islands, I think every single island you go to, outside of the main boat island, the aircraft carrier island that's over there, they all have palm trees on them, unless you come through and eliminate all the palm trees, which I believe I have finally done here. I'm not seeing any more, so I think I have finally stripped this island down. So it'll only be good pretty much out here if I need coconuts or fibrous material. As far as the wood goes, I believe I have exhausted all of my wood supplies. Outside of maybe this, if I can chop it down. But I believe, oh, there's 2 palm trees, 3 palm trees left. They're almost all gone. And I think only palm tree left right now is the one that is in my base, which is that little bitty one right there, and I'm going to leave that one there because that is my bat catching tree. So that would be all the wood on this island. And of course I got some more of these, and of course I just went through all this and cleaning all these up, and now I got a whole bunch of them back here. Never fails. But I do have the outside of the island cleaned up, which is a lot nicer looking and a lot more safe if I go out there and have to go venturing or exploring for anything. Mainly, like I said, to go out there would be for fibrous materials. If I go out there for anything right now, or coconut, if I for some strange reason need a coconut. Only reason I would need one is to make a flask in order to make antidotes or stuff of that nature. Which I guess technically I should probably make, since I am growing the PP plants and I do have everything I need to make the antidotes. I should probably at least make one and have it on me handy. So I'm going to come and grab a couple coconuts. Because you need a fresh coconut in order to make the coconut flask, which then you can take a drink of the coconut flask and then turn around and use the empty coconut flask and make your antidote or your gauze or whatever you want to make out of it. And then once you use it, you can reuse the coconut flask over and over and over again to continuously keep making whatever you would like in it. Now, like the one I used earlier for the breath booster, I ended up turning it into a still. So that's always a possibility when having them. Okay, so now I have crafted the flask. Drink the flask, because I'm sure I could have used the drink. Yep. And I want to walk over to my plant container, which Down the bottom here, I'm gonna take all 4 of the PPs out of there, and gonna make an antidote there. And then I'm gonna make another lashing here, and make me another coconut flask. I'm gonna drink it, and then make it into another antidote. So now I have 2 antidotes on hand in case I get poisoned somewhere along the way. These have come handy before in the past. Let's see, that's going to be a mining one, so I'll put these in here. Oh, and I still have 2 PP plants. Okay, so I have, looks like ample spears. Might need a few more maybe. It just depends on, like I said, which boss I come across, because they all have different amounts of health points. Grab me a quick bite to eat and a drink. Okay, character's nice and full. And there should be a bat hiding in this tree. Guess maybe not. Usually a bat will pretty much always land in this tree at night. That, or I'm just not catching the right side of him. Oh well, it's no big deal. I don't really need them to eat or survive. So being that it's already getting late, I'm going to take a quick nap, which actually it'd probably be a long nap, but last night's nap was only a few hours. So I'm going to take me another quick nap here. Obviously I slept a pretty good amount of time there. Okay, so I'm all filled up on everything. I'm going to take this time, obviously, to save. That's the only time you want to save the game, is when basically you're not poisoned, you're not in the risk of dying, you're all ready to go for the next day. You know, saving it when you're poisoned is kind of the bad deal. It's kind of doing the opposite, because if you don't outlive the poison, then you got to find a solution to being poisoned in order to continue your game. So it almost kind of traps you. So you always want to save whenever your character's nice and healthy and doing good. It'll make for a lot easier gameplay. Because that's a definitely pretty rough mistake if you save while you're poisoned, or you have some kind of ailment that you cannot fix right off hands, and it kind of, like I said, it pinpoints you, and it sticks you in a position where, okay, now you have to go find that immediately, in order to keep playing. So and obviously still can't get the crab off the end of it. And I think I'm about ready to... Whoops, didn't want the fishing one. I always end up with so many of these because I make them on accident. Fishing spears. I mean, they still do damage, but they weren't what I'm trying to accomplish or have on hand to fight my battle. My bird snare again has caught another bird. Does a pretty good job. Like I said, one bird snare will pretty much keep you fed for a while. All I do is just, like I said, I just keep it cleaned up. Every time it catches a bird, clean it out, place another bird in there, or empty it out, and then another bird just chops right in. You'll catch a couple birds a day if you keep up on it and you're at your home base all day doing stuff. So you can pretty much have an endless supply of birds. And if, like I said, if you're growing enough stuff to do what you need to do in the game, you can have, you know, food and water and live indefinitely up until you decide you're ready to go fight the bosses. I know one thing I do like to get that I haven't, I know it's kind of an expensive item, but it makes a big difference if I can find it, is a sleeping bag. And I think it might be over here. I don't remember. I remember seeing it before. Huh. Well, not 100% sure unless it's in here. It might be in here. There it is. 3 leather, 3 cloth, and 3 sticks, I believe. So I need to gather 3 cloth. Because I wouldn't mind having one of them, because it allows you to save anywhere. So if you go out to fight the boss, you can use that and save on the spot. And then if you die fighting the boss, you don't have to actually die. I mean, you can just go back to your save spot. You're able to jump right back in and fight him again, and hopefully correct any mistakes you might have made. Like I said, I'm just gathering the items I need here real quick to make this sleeping bag. There's the sleeping bag. Alright, got that going. Like I said, that allows you to save anywhere you are, so that is a definite must-have as far as I'm concerned, because I can set that up here on the on my boat anywhere I'm at in the game, and I can save on the spot. So I think I'm, for the most part, ready to go. I got a couple more of these smoked meats I can throw in here. But besides for having food and water, I'm pretty prepared for anything in that department. Definitely loaded up. Catch another one. Not exactly that way, but I caught one this way. But like I needed more seagulls. Okay, I think I am mostly ready to go. And my craftsmanship level went up, so let's see if that allows me to build the spear gun yet. Oh yeah, I've been allowed to build the spear gun. What was it I wasn't allowed to build because of it. I didn't have the tape to build the spear gun. That's what's going on. But there was something I couldn't do. Oh yeah, this was it, the gyrocopter. Now I have the ability to start putting together the gyrocopter. That's what it was. But I think to do it, I need to have the hammer. And I can start piecing together the gyrocopter. So we'll build it right out over here. And we'll work on piecing together parts of that. Put the seat on it. See how far we can get here with it. Okay, so I gotta get in the box for that stuff. Okay, so now let's try it again. The motor, we got that. We should be able to have, I think we have everything. The cockpit. And then the last thing I need is the rotors. I believe is all. And it is ready to go. There we go. I have my first gyrocopter. Still lacking the jerry can. Apparently I had one to make the gyrocopter with. Somehow I come up with that, but I can't start it. Obviously no fuel. So, but that was the making of the gyrocopter. So I got that going. Time to put the extra parts back in the case. And gonna drop the hammer back over here. Good spot for it. Oh, I just saw the bird get snared. I'll just put you on the pile. Okay, so quick bite to eat. And a quick drink. Save the game. Alright, and I think what I'm going to do now is shove off this island and go see if we can find the Megladon. Should be able to take him on with the spears and stuff that I currently have. So come on. Sometimes I always have problems getting on this boat. It's I don't know what it is, but oh, I have my lovely shark friend to bug me. He's lucky I've got stuff going on. Okay, so I want to head out and see if I can find one of the bosses. I do believe there is one kind of over in this neighborhood where I'm looking right now. So I'm going to kind of sail over this way since I have ample food and water. Everything's good back at the home base, and see if I can find something. I'm not using a compass, so I'm kind of got to play it by if I see it. But I think it's over here, right in this neighborhood. Maybe a little farther out this way. Somewhere over here. So I'm just going to sail out this way and see what we find. If you haven't caught it in the other videos, I like to sail my boat the opposite way, so that I'm guiding it so I can see what's going on, versus I'm back here and the boat is going this way and I have to look through all my storage and everything. And I like to keep the raft canopy here so I am blocked from the sun, so my UV is not going up while I am floating or sailing anyway. This way. Now if I'm get fuel and I start using that, that'll be a different story, but it also does take you twice as fast everywhere, so you also have that going. So it's kind of a give and take, but it works good, especially like if you're at night and you're trying to cover some ground fast. You can use that and do that with that as well. But again, you got to have that jerry can and the fuel in order to achieve that. Which I just first started getting some potatoes in, and I have the boiler built, and I have it half full right now with mash, but I do not have a jerry can to transfer any done fuel into any motors on anything, whether it's the gyrocopter or on the boat here or the main plane at the end to finish the game. So I am still in search of a jerry can for that, but I will find that as time comes here, as I go across some more shipwrecks and I check stuff as far as that goes. On all these other islands, I really have not explored that many islands yet. And so I'm just kind of out here sailing and seeing if I can potentially spot one of the boss's locations. I do believe there is one out here somewhere in this neighborhood. But I'm just not 100% exactly sure on the precise location. Since I am not using a compass, I kind of gotta sail between the islands here and look around and just kind of see if I can remember or spot it. Which that might be it right there. Like I said, I have some ample supplies if I was to get lost at sea. I could at least sail for a little while before I would have to make landfall and try to survive again and start over with gathering supplies to make it. But I'm doing fairly good. And like I said, I stocked up on some stuff. I think I could sustain my character for a while. I have shade with my canopy. And actually here we go. This is a boss right here. You seen the game kind of paused on me there a little bit before it popped up. This is the Megladon's location. So I kind of just want to sneak up over here on the backside of where this boat is down. So I have a minute before I startle him and get him fired up and get him into attack mode. And it also allows me a chance to save the game prior to getting into a fight with him. And I still have to grab my spears. And the Megalodon is usually up here. He is chewing on a dead whale, I believe. So, and I like to use this shipwreck to my advantage, because if you're right up against the shipwreck, under the part of it that's underwater, he cannot attack you very well. So I like to use that to my advantage if I can. And the little marker on the screen there is where he's at. And I have a feeling he got triggered already. Yep, he did. So it looks like I'm going in to fight him. And I don't know where he's at. And so far I haven't seen him underwater yet with me. But it is really dark down here, so okay, so I can see his shadow when I'm above water, but if I'm underwater, I can't see him at all. So that's nice. So maybe I'm going to be stuck underwater with him for several hours. Oh. So I'm going to try to retreat. And that did not work. Oh, he's not so good on a moving boat. Looks like I'm going to escape him, which will give me a chance to recoup here before I go back at him. Kind of want to get away from him for a minute here. Okay. Yeah, we got a little too close, too quick to him. And that, and it's nighttime. I like to wait for an ideal time to fight him, like daylight, so I can see him. Call me crazy. Okay, so let's see. I'm not bleeding, so he didn't get a hold of me that good. I do need a little drink of water. Get my my status bar back up to healthy, so I can start healing from the couple little nibbles that he got on me there. So we got another glitch. It's not letting me access that crate. I don't think there's nothing in it. But it's definitely not letting me do anything with it. Okay, so take that out and drop that here. It allows me to, whoops. It allows me to sleep. Okay, so now it is early morning, a little after 5. I'm gonna grab the water. Loaded down with spears right now, so gotta finish the water off, throw that back. Okay, so that puts me back into the healthy status. So the little bits of damage that I got when I first encountered him here, that'll heal up. So I'm not bleeding or nothing, so whoops. Keep doing that. Save it. Pick that back up and drop this back off in here. Okay, so now I am, as soon as we get some daylight or some light here, we can see a little better, and it'll make for a little better fight. Like I said, he's pretty hard to fight in the dark, especially if the water's murky. As you've seen, I couldn't see anything or where he was. And if I would have been attacking him, I would have just been losing spears. And I didn't come with an infinite excess amount of ammo. So yeah, I think I broke this box. Okay. I think I'm loaded up as much as I can get. I'm really not in a hurry to get over there to him. I'm just kind of waiting it out a little bit. I do want it to get a little lighter out so I can see a little better underwater. Alright, so we're going to go try to take on the Megladon one more time here. And as you've seen, if I get right where I was there again, that spot works excellent, because if you're standing right next to that shipwreck, he does not, he doesn't do very good when it comes to attacking you and you're right on that shipwreck. And I don't want him to see me quite yet. I'm still waiting for it to get a little brighter out. Go ahead and move in a little closer. Okay, so he sees me. Here we go again. Oh. Okay, so now we can see him at least underwater. It'll make for fighting him easier. Just gotta hit him. It's the only problem now. He's not a fan of spears. Like I said, if you stay right up against the shipwreck though, he can't do too much to you. He can't get close enough to you to bite you. But if you get away from that shipwreck though, he will let you know. for. So I want to get back over to my spot. And yeah, I am bleeding. But hopefully I can finish him off before it finishes me off. Or not. Oh, there he goes. So now that I killed him, I want to swim over to him as fast as I can and collect as many of my spears and stuff as I can out of him. Because once he dies, they sink. Okay, so first objective is I got bit, I'm bleeding, I need to get back and get a bandage. Let's go show it to you, see bleeding. So, put that on. Okay, so I got back to healthy status. So I really didn't lose that much health in the couple times that he attacked me. I'm doing pretty good, really. But now he is gone. And I have acquired the first parts for the aircraft to get out of here. So that is one boss down. That is the Megladon. And that's how to fight him and win. So now that we have him taken care of, I guess I am off to my next adventure here. Which, to get back, I have to go, I believe, this way. Well, looks like we're going to go this way first. And I guess I really don't need to go back. I would like to get to where I could see the giant ship so that I can orientate myself. That's usually a really good landmark. And that giant aircraft carrier, you can usually see it from a good ways away. Which I do not see it right now, so... I am looking all around and still not really seeing it anywhere. But that is actually it right there. I'm going the wrong direction. Well, I guess while I'm out here, I can harvest a couple islands really quick. Explore some new islands. I'm not in no hurry to get back. I think I'm going to hit up this island and that one right there, because I know that one will have some hogs on it. See if I can do a quick 2-island harvest and then make my way back toward the home island. Because if I can hop out here to this island and grab a couple trees and stuff, that'll work out great. Because I am pretty much, like I said before, almost out of wood. Or I am out of wood for the most part on my main island that I'm living on. But 1 of 3 bosses is down. Just got very watery sounding. I guess that's because there's a shark. Oh, there's a marlin. There was a marlin underneath us. I have yet to kill one in this game. I never felt like expending the excess amount of spears in order to try to kill it, or the ammo for the spear gun. But I'm hoping here I can find the last few resources that I am needing on this island. That would be cool, or some of the essential ones that I'm needing, such as another jerry can and some a jerry can and some tape would be nice. Okay, I think I have the stuff I need to take on this island. I'm even afraid to kill them because I'm afraid that my spears are going to get stuck in them and I ain't going to be able to get them free. So I'm just going to explore the island really quick, grab any resources I can. Along with exploring the island, I want to hit up the shipwrecks. Obviously, there's where my cases are going to be for stuff that I'm going to find and use. Salvage up any resources I can possibly gather here really quick. Let's see, here's one now. No jerry can. There's more than one way to kill a crab. Of course, gathering the rocks and the fibrous materials are going to be important here. Looks like we're going to get caught in a little rainstorm out here, but that's alright. Doesn't hurt you. Got me a little crab here in case I want to grab a little bite to eat at some point, maybe during the night. Continue here exploring this island a little more, gathering anything I can gather and use. See, there's all kinds of stuff laying around. I'm not going to gather the yucca fruit this time. I am kind of far away from home, and I don't think I'm probably going to be planting too many more. Got these big old crabs down here now. See if I can sneak up on this one. And took care of him. Like I said, I made it all the way around the island. Not that that does me any good, really. I spent part of it hiding from a giant crab, so... Okay, so my inventory is full. Make my way back to the boat. Drop my supplies. And then go reload and repeat. Let's see here. Let's drop these coconuts. Get a quick drink here. Set them up. I am getting a pinch hungry. Nothing too crazy to worry about yet. Could get that set up a little bit. Make me a little fire so I can make a quick meal. I do have a couple crabs there I could eat. Plus I have a big crab over on the other side of the island somewhere. If I really want to skin him and eat him.